Hello my dear friends, in this video we will going to learn the entropy change. Again we learn entropy change, but the system will change. The system is pure substance. So as we know that from previous videos, entropy is a property, right? Entropy is a property, and thus the value of entropy of a system is fixed once the state of the system is fixed, right? When the state of the system is fixed, entropy is fixed. Specifying two intensive independent property fix the state of a simple compressible system, and thus the value of entropy and other property at that state, right? So starting with the defining relation, the entropy change of a substance can be expressed in terms of other properties, right? So if we take a structure like that, if this is your TS diagram of a pure substance, simple compressible substance, pure substance is a simple compressible substance. That means if this is your, here we can write like that, if this is your TS diagram, this is your T and this is your S. This is a TS diagram, temperature versus entropy diagram. And if they're pure substance, so this is your dome structure. This is saturated curve, saturation curve. This is your saturation curve on TS diagram. This is your saturation curve on a TS diagram. So this is your saturation curve like that. This is your saturation curve on TS diagram, and on this diagram, this is a constant pressure line. This is a constant pressure line. This is your low pressure. This is your low pressure, and this is your high pressure line. Take this is your high pressure line. This is your high pressure line. We will discuss this issue related with another separate chapter, properties of pure substance, but later on, if you see about the continuity of entropy. So first of all, what is the entropy change for a pure substance? Let's finish this topic in this chapter also. So this is your, this line, this line is your saturated vapor line, saturated vapor line, right? And this is your, this line is saturated liquid line, saturated liquid line, right? And this is your, this phase, this is your, if there is a 1, if you take this is A region, number A, you take this is your A, this is your B, and this is your C. So A is compressed liquid. A is what? A is compressed liquid. Compressed liquid region. B is saturated liquid vapor mixture. This is your saturated liquid vapor mixture, right? And C is superheated vapor, heated vapor, right? So C is the saturated, A is saturated liquid vapor mixture, saturated liquid vapor mixture, right? This is your compressed liquid, and this is your saturated vapor liquid vapor mixture, and this is superheated vapor, right? Now this is your, this line in between the saturated liquid vapor mixture, this is pressure and temperature both are constant. That means this is a constant pressure line also, and this is a constant temperature line also. And if you increase this, the pressure and temperature both are increasing. And this is your, so this is your saturated liquid vapor mixture, this is your liquid vapor mixture, this is your compressed liquid, this is liquid, and this is your vapor, right? So this is your saturated vapor line, this is your saturated vapor line, this is your saturated vapor line, and this saturated vapor line I denoted by G. What is that? G. And this is saturated liquid line denoted by F. Saturated liquid line denoted by F. This is your G, this is F, right? And so up to this there is entropy SF. This is entropy of saturated liquid line, and this is your entropy of a saturated vapor line. Saturated vapor line SG, and this is your SFG, yani SG minus SF. This is your SFG, which is SG minus SF, right? This is your intro. So this is your this thing. Now this is your, again, this is, you take this, so this is your, if you take this, so this is your, if this is saturated temperature at this point, so this is your saturated temperature. So this, during F to G, the temperature is constant. So this is called if this is your, if you take any 2 point, if you take this point, take this point, right, if you take 2 point, number 5, if you take this point is 1, this is point number 1, this is point number 2, right, this is point number 3. If you take 3 point, so 1 is in compressed liquid region, 2 is a 2-phase mixture, and 3 is the superheated vapor. So 1 and 3 is the single phase, but 2 is the more than one phase. So what is that? If this is your T saturated, T set at a pressure, let's suppose P1, this is P1 and temperature T1, so this is saturated. But what is this temperature? This is lower than this saturated temperature, so this is called T subcooled. T subcooled, this is subcooled, right, this is subcooled. But if you take temperature this one, so this is your T saturated. If you take temperature this one, so if you project this point to this temperature, so this is your T superheated, T superheated. So superheated temperature always lower than the saturated temperature, but subcooled temperature is always less than the saturated temperature. If we differentiate the superheated temperature to saturated temperature, this is called degree of superheated. This is called degree of superheated, right? And if the subcooled, if the temperature is less than the saturated temperature, so this is called degree of subcooled. Degree of subcooled. This is called degree of subcooled, and this is your degree of saturated. So degree of, if the saturated temperature, if the temperature of the system, is higher than the saturated temperature at that pressure, so that is called superheated temperature. Mind it, this temperature, these all temperature at a fixed pressure P. So at a fixed temperature, if the system temperature is less than the saturation temperature, and saturation temperature you can easily find from the steam table, no problem. So if we see that at this pressure, if you see that this pressure, at this pressure, what is the pressure, what is the temperature? So at this pressure, if the temperature is T saturated, if there is a T saturated, if the system temperature is less than the saturated temperature, so system is in compressed liquid region. But if the system temperature is greater than the saturated temperature, so system is in superheated region. Okay, and what is the difference between superheated minus saturated temperature is called degree of superheated, and the difference between saturated minus subcooled is called degree of subcooled region. So what is that? See here, SFG is what? Entropy is called entropy of vaporization, is called entropy of vaporization. SF is called entropy of saturated liquid. SG, what is called entropy of saturated vapor, right? So this is your right. Now here one note point is that if pressure will increase, so in this direction the pressure will increase, this is your increasing pressure direction, pressure will increase. So if the pressure will increase, the temperature will increase, right? If the pressure will increase, the temperature will also increase. But if the pressure and temperature will increase, the SFG, that means the length F and G, the length between F and G will continuously reduce C, and finally it is 0. So when the pressure and temperature will increase, when the pressure will increase, the SFG region will decrease, SFG will decrease, right? SFG will decrease, but SF will increase and SG will continuously decrease. So SG is this one, if the pressure will increase, SG is this one, if the pressure is increased, SG is this one. But what is the SF? SF will increase. If the pressure will increase, the SF will increase. But the combined effect of SFG is will decrease. So what is that? SF will increase and SG will decrease, and combined effect the SFG will decrease, right? So if we increase the pressure, the entropy of a saturated liquid will increase, but entropy of a saturated vapor will reduce, right? But this will, if increase the pressure. So if we increase the pressure, so what is that? If we increase the pressure, SG will decrease. If we increase the pressure, entropy of saturated liquid will increase, and if we increase the pressure, this will decrease at pressure increase, right? Okay, now if we take point 2, what is the entropy at point 2? That is, what is the entropy in two-phase region? So number first, entropy change in two-phase region. That means saturated liquid vapor mixture, right? So this is at constant pressure, this is at constant pressure. So at a constant pressure, if heat is supplied at a constant pressure, if he, this is a constant pressure, two phase, that means if there is a in a system there is a two phase, that means liquid plus vapor. So if we transfer energy in the form of heat, so its temperature and pressure both are fixed, liquid plus vapor both are fixed, right? So if you transfer heat for a two phase region, so pressure is fixed. So what is the temperature at a fixed pressure? So what is the heat transfer at a fixed pressure? It is exactly, why? Because we know that, see we know that TdS is equal to dH minus VdP, right? You know that if the in two phase region, what is that? In two phase region, what is the pressure is constant. So if the pressure is constant, this will zero. So what is ds is equal to dH by T. If we write the dH equal to Cp dt, big mistake. Why? Because it is not ideal gas. It is not ideal gas. It is two phase substance. So for a two phase substance, this will never be used. So if we integrate this, that means integration SF to Sg ds, and the temperature is constant, so 1 by T integration Hg to Hf dH. So what is your SFG? SFG, Sg minus Sf is what? HFG by D. And one note point here, that the HFG is called latent heat. Latent heat, right? And what is the T? T is the saturated temperature, T sat, right? So this is your entropy change in two phase mixture, right? Again, note point one here is that, again you note it in a box, we write it in a box. What is that? G, if there is G, if we G will increase, G, that means saturated vapor will increase. If the saturated vapor will increase, so it is in superheated. So it is in superheated region. That means if G will increase, superheating, and where it is done? In the boiler, right? In the subcooling, F will decrease, so it is in cooling. So no problem, this is not a matter. G, this is your saturated vapor line, and F saturated liquid line, right? Or always SFG, FG मतलब G minus F, always noted that, right? Now number second point, what is the number second point? If the fluid in superheating, that means at point 3, if the system is in superheated region, if the system is superheated region, so what is that? Superheated region. So at a constant pressure, 3 point number 3, this is point 3. So 3 is a constant pressure, superheated region. So at a constant pressure, what is that? Again, TdS is equal to dH, right? Okay, and we can write dH equal to Cp dt. Why? Because single phase of vapor, heated vapor, and superheated vapor approximate as ideal gas. That is perfect gas. Perfect gas, right? So Cp is a constant value. So what is that? ds is equal to Cp dt by T. If we integrate it, where it is integration, Sg to S superheated ds, Cp outside from the equation, T subcooled yani Tg to T superheated dt by T. So what is that? S superheated minus Sg is equal to, what is the Cp? Cp is the Cp superheated, ln, what is that? Ln, if you write that, ln T superheated by T saturated. T superheated minus divided by T saturated. We got Tg is equal to what? T saturated. Right? So what is the entropy as superheated point? Is equal to Sg plus Cp superheated ln T superheated by T saturated. Okay, so this is your entropy at point superheated region. Okay, now if you take point 1, that means in a subcooled region, that means 3 subcooled. So in a subcooled, also a single phase at a constant pressure, subcooled at a constant pressure, so also TdS is equal to dH, right? So what is your, so ds is equal to dH by T. If you integrate it, so we can write this Cp of liquid into dt by T. If you integrate it, so integration S initial by final, So finally it is point number 3. So it is S subcooled. If you write thinner line, no problem. No problem. So it is your S subcooled to SF. This is your ds is equal to Cp of the liquid is outside, integration dt by T, and there is T subcooled to T set saturated. So what is that? This is your SF, entropy at a saturated liquid line, minus S subcooled is equal to Cp liquid ln T saturated by T subcooled. Okay, no problem. So what is your entropy at subcooled region? Subcooled region, this is your SF minus Cp of liquid ln T saturated by T subcooled. This is your subcooled entropy. Entropy in subcooled region. Okay, and this is your superheated region, right? And if you calculate what is your entropy, so if you calculate SFG, first we calculate, see here, if you calculate SFG, so if you calculate SFG, so you have HFG by T saturated. So what is the SFG at any point? This is, if we take, this is a point number 2, at point 2. So at point 2, right? So what is the H2? H2 is HF plus X HFG, right? So this is your H2 point. So first find dryness fraction. Right? Now if we find S2 this point, so what is the S2? This is the relative entropy between Sg minus Sf. Sg minus Sf is what? Hg minus Hf by T saturated. No problem. So you find entropy change in between. What is the entropy change? If you find it, but if there is a point 2, what is the entropy? In this point, what is the entropy? So what is the S2? So S2 is equal to Sf plus X2 SFG, right? And this is at what pressure? At P is equal to constant. So you find S2 value. So you find S2 value, right? If it is given latent heat, so you have directly SFG, and that means S2 is what? SF plus X2 latent heat by T set. If you have a latent heat at saturated temperature, so if you put, and what is your S2? So you have X2, so you find X2, and X2 also you find from here. If you given HFG and latent heat, And what is the entropy in enthalpy at point 2? So you find SA, you find X, you find here X, you put the value of X2 here, put the value of X2 here, so you calculate easily S2, right? So likewise we calculate all the property, either it is in compressed liquid region or in the superheated region or in the two-phase region, right? Number first. Number second, one note point other is that when you continuously supply heat to the system, so its pressure and temperature will increase. So why? Because you know that if you continuously supply its temperature, so its pressure and temperature will increase. So its pressure and temperature will increase, so continuously latent heat will decrease. So if the latent heat will decrease, so SFG also will decrease. But if you continue to supply the heat, SG will decrease and SF will increase. Okay, thank you very much.